Welcome back. Hello again. Today we are talking about a little phrase, something tiny, something small, and yet very powerful. A recurring theme uh, across these onboarding videos is small changes that elicit really big results. Today we're talking about the power of what if. See, most people's dialogue goes, but what if I fail? What if I can't keep it up? What if I waste my time and nothing changes? These seem like harmless questions, but they hold the power to completely cripple your momentum. So this is how, like, what if becomes your prison? Because your brain is wired to protect you. So when you feed it fearful what ifs, what if, right? We always what if ourselves into doing nothing. It starts to search for evidence to then support those fears. So when you feel yourself saying, what if I fail? Well, then you start remembering every past failure. What if I gain the weight back? Then you picture yourself giving up again. What if people judge me? Well, then you start hiding your efforts. What if it's too late? Then you don't even start and you never move forward because you've already imagined the worst outcome and you've attached your belief to that reality that you just made up in your head. What if becomes your excuse to stay stuck. But what if can also become your fuel? What if this actually works this time? What if I finally change for good? What if I become the examples my kids need? What if this version of me already exists and I just need to become her or him? A phrase that I actually heard just before I got on to record this video, because I have a script, right? Points I want to talk about for each of these videos. And the video that I saw, the quote that I heard was true hell is when the person you are meets the person you could have been. Like one day, like the day you die, you go and you meet God, and he says, hey, had you just made these small tweaks to your decisions, this is who you could have been. That's really powerful. When the person you are meets the person you could have been. What if this version of me already exists? I just need to become that person. This simple shift opens the door to possibility, to momentum, to hope. And instead of fearing what could go wrong, you start preparing for what could go right. And from that place, you start taking bold action. You become consistent. You become somebody who can weather the plateaus without hitting the quit button. And you embody the version of you who succeeds. Your what if is the fork in the road. You can use it to justify your fear or you can use it to ignite your belief. Whichever one you choose to go down is the one your brain is going to feed you. What if you're one decision away from everything you've ever wanted? What if it all works out? No, seriously. What if it actually works out the way you hoped it would? Most people spend their energy bracing for the worst. Your mind is a magnet for the outcome you expect, right? I've already talked about this in my celebrating the small wins video, but what if you flip that? What if I actually followed through this time? What if I just don't quit today? What if, yes, the scale's up, but what if I, instead of hitting the panic button, what if I just move on? What if I lose the weight and keep it off this time? What if I become the version of myself that I dream about? What if this changes my entire life? Your thoughts are incredibly powerful and your thoughts lead to actions, not the other way around. Your thoughts create momentum. Your thoughts lead to actions. And what you focus on expands. And what you believe becomes the foundation of your behavior. Behavior is a language. You can say all the right things you want, but if you act out of alignment with the things that you say that you want, well, then there you go. Because your beliefs become the foundation of your behavior. Instead of constantly protecting yourself from disappointment by imagining the worst, try this. Start preparing for the best. Visualize it. See what that looks like, how that version of you lives your life, and then work towards it. Align your actions with the outcomes you want, not the ones you fear. Because when your mind is aligned, then your actions begin to follow, and your actions follow, results become inevitable. Believe it, work for it, and it will happen. You don't need more motivation. You need to shift your perspective. It's not about what if it doesn't work. It's about what if it finally does? And that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.